On this week's episode of Hoosier News Source, a woman allegedly shoots and kills her husband while their kids are in the house.
And construction begins on home for a local family. Hoosier News Source starts now. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Hoosier News Source. I'm Laura Puglisi.
And I'm Kate O'Rourke. A Bloomington man was shot and killed over the weekend, allegedly by his wife. 25-year-old Justin Kirby was shot 4 times on Saturday evening. Bloomington Police Department respond to reports of gunshots on the south side of Bloomington. 23-year-old Taylor Kirby has been arrested with preliminary charges of murder. Their children were present in the home at the time of the shooting. Some Monroe County mosquitoes are now carrying the West Nile virus. The Monroe County Health Department reports that these mosquitoes contracted the virus after biting infected birds. Most people bitten by an infected mosquito will show no symptoms. Some may experience symptoms such as high fever, severe headache, and neck stiffness 3 to 15 days after a bite. So far, no one has tested positive for the West Nile virus in Monroe County.
A $700,000 donation from the National Science Foundation will help create machines that think like toddlers. Linda Smith, an expert in human cognition at IU, along with Chang Yu, a professor at IU, worked with computer vision researchers at Georgia Tech to make this contribution happen. Smith, Yu, and members from IU's College of Arts and Sciences Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences are teaming up to work on a project that will recruit over 100 families to gather images from their infants and toddlers. They are using head-mounted mini cameras and eye-tracking technology to track infants' movements and hopefully improve the knowledge of infant object recognition skills. The study hopes to get a better understanding of object name learning. Nearly 7 out of 10 adult cigarette smokers want to quit smoking, according to the Center for Disease Control. Neil Headland has more on how some smokers are trying new ways to quit.
CVS discontinued their sales of cigarettes 1 year ago. Since then, the 13 states where CVS holds a 15% market share or higher have sold 95 million fewer packs of cigarettes since then. A lot of smokers that want to quit might try a nicotine patch or gum. Some smokers have been trying another alternative, electronic cigarettes.
Yeah, like a lot of my friends right now, they've gone to vaping, and for most of them it's really helped a lot. I don't know if it's healthier, but they've completely cut out cigarettes out of their life and are just e-cigarette smokers now.
One cigarette has approximately 600 ingredients, according to the American Lung Association. When burned, they create more than 7,000 chemicals. At least 69 of these chemicals are known to cause cancer. An e-cigarette heats an e-liquid, which is mostly made up of water, nicotine, a preservative, flavorings, and a vaporizing solution. Now, those ingredients might not sound as bad as a regular cigarette, but that does not necessarily mean they are less harmful.
I guess the first question is, what's in an e-cigarette? We really don't know. We know that nicotine is in it, but we don't know what the coloring is, we don't know what the flavoring is, we don't know what the other substances are.
For Hoosier News Source, I'm Neil Headland.
There is currently no government oversight of e-cigarettes, according to the American Lung Association. And while I do agree that the number of smokers in comparison to the past has decreased, I still see people smoking every day on and off campus.
And I'm noticing it seems the trend may be moving more towards e-cigarettes for our generation.
Coming up, the streets of Bloomington fill with people running for a cause.
Stick around for more campus and local news.
It's an honor to be here.
After suffering a season-ending injury in late March,
As you can see behind me,
of Bloomington will have its first ever School of Public Health Bloomington Day this coming Friday. The day is designed to promote health and wellness at IU and in the community as well. The main event of the day will be Campus and Community Fall Celebration, which will be held from 2 to 4 p.m. on the lawn west of the SBH building. There will be food, drinks, and live jazz music performed by the Jazz Trio and Jacobs School of Music. The timing of this Public Health Day has to do with the SPH organized IU World Heart Day Walk, which will take place at noon on Tuesday beginning at the Sample Gates.
As temperatures drop, a Bloomington family will soon find themselves inside their very own home. Narita Garza, a single mother of 3, is about to own a home for the first time. Habitat for Humanity began construction on the house this past weekend. It's located across 17th Street near the Virgil T. DeVault Alumni Center and is being built by IU faculty, alumni, and students. It's expected to be complete by October 3rd. On Saturday, the Bloomington community gathered at the IU Memorial Stadium for the 16th annual Hoosiers Outrun Cancer. The race included 5K and 1-mile runs and walks for participants of all ages. $225,000 were raised for the IU Health Alcott Cancer Center. Since the Bloomington Hospital Foundation started this race, over $2.3 million have been raised for cancer patients and their families. Well, that's all we have for you this week. For more campus and local news, check out our website, iustv.com.
You can also find us on social media. Like us on Facebook at IUSTV News and follow us on Twitter at Hoosier NW Source.
From all of us here at Hoosier News Source, thanks for watching and see you next week.